Ever wondered why some organisms glow in the dark? This captivating spectacle isn't something out of a science fiction movie, but a phenomenon that occurs right here in our natural world, a phenomenon known as bioluminescence. It's a fascinating, somewhat mysterious trait found in a diverse range of organisms. Picture a warm summer evening with fireflies flickering in the twilight. Now, imagine the eerie glow of deep-sea creatures lighting up the oceanic abyss. Bioluminescence, in essence, is the ability of certain organisms to produce and emit light. It's a chemical reaction that results in an enchanting visual display, creating a spectacle that's both mesmerizing and intriguing. From the ethereal glow of a single-celled plankton to the flashing beacon of a firefly and the luminous lure of an anglerfish, the world of bioluminescence is filled with wonder and diversity. So buckle up and prepare to delve into the entrancing world of bioluminescence. Bioluminescence, a captivating wonder, but what makes it happen? The answer lies in a fascinating yet surprisingly straightforward biochemical process. At the heart of bioluminescence, we find two key players, luciferin and luciferase. In the simplest terms, luciferin is the substance that produces the light, while luciferase is an enzyme that speeds up the process. It's a bit like having a match and a matchbox. The luciferin is the match, ready to burn and give off light, and the luciferase is the matchbox, providing the friction needed to ignite the match. Now let's dive a bit deeper into the science. The process begins when the luciferin comes into contact with oxygen. This is where the luciferase enzyme comes into play, acting like a catalyst to speed up the reaction. During this interaction, luciferin is oxidized, a process that simply means it loses electrons. But here's where the magic happens. As the luciferin is oxidized, it reaches a highly excited state. Excitement might sound like a strange term to use when talking about molecules, but in the world of science, it means that the molecule has more energy than it does at its ground state. Now, just like a child who's had too much sugar, the luciferin wants to get rid of that excess energy, and fast. It does so by releasing the energy in the form of light. This is the glow we see, the enchanting illumination that lights up the depths of the ocean or the wings of a firefly. It's worth noting that not all bioluminescent organisms glow the same color. The color of the light, whether it's blue, green, or even red, depends on the type of luciferin, the presence of other substances, and the environment in which the reaction takes place. For instance, most marine organisms emit a blue or green light, the colors that travel farthest in water. Let's take a moment to appreciate the elegance of this process. It's a marvel of nature, a perfect example of how organisms have evolved and adapted to their environments. And it happens in the blink of an eye, in a fraction of a second, over and over again in countless organisms all around the world. But while it's beautiful to watch, bioluminescence is more than just a pretty light show. For the organisms that possess this ability, it's a fundamental tool for survival. So, we've answered the question of how bioluminescence happens, but it leads us to another intriguing question. Why do organisms light up? What purpose does it serve in the grand scheme of life on Earth? That's the science behind the glow, but why do organisms need to light up? Why would an organism need to light up like a Christmas tree in the dark? It's an intriguing question, isn't it? The answer lies in the multifaceted marvel that is bioluminescence. This natural phenomenon is not just for show, it serves a variety of practical purposes, making it a crucial survival tool for a multitude of organisms. Let's dive deeper into the oceans where the majority of bioluminescent creatures reside. Picture the anglerfish. This deep-sea dweller uses its bioluminescent lure to attract unsuspecting prey. The anglerfish's lure, glowing enticingly in the pitch-black ocean depths, mimics the look of tasty small fish, drawing in larger prey for the anglerfish to gobble up. In contrast, some organisms utilize their glow to repel rather than attract. Consider the ostracod, a tiny crustacean. When threatened by a predator, the ostracod emits a burst of light, startling its attacker and providing a crucial moment for escape. This sudden light show can also attract bigger predators, turning the ostracod's immediate threat into someone else's dinner. But it's not all about the food chain. Bioluminescence also plays a role in the game of love. Fireflies, for instance, use their glow to communicate and attract mates. Each species of firefly has a unique flash pattern, helping potential mates identify each other in the dark. It's like a romantic, coded message in the night. And then there are organisms like the dinoflagellates, microscopic marine plankton. They light up when disturbed, creating a dazzling display in the water. While the exact purpose of this response is still under debate, some scientists believe it may serve as a deterrent to predators. As you can see, the reasons for bioluminescence are as varied as the creatures that possess it. From the deep-sea anglerfish to the humble firefly, this natural light show serves a multitude of purposes, luring prey, deterring predators, attracting mates, and perhaps even more we've yet to uncover. So, bioluminescence is not just a spectacle, it's a survival tool. How has this natural phenomenon impacted human life and science? This question takes us into the realm of bioluminescence and its role in human advancement. The radiant glow of bioluminescent organisms, once thought to be exclusive to the depths of the ocean, has now found its way into our labs and research facilities, lighting up new pathways for innovation and discovery. A significant application of bioluminescence is in the field of medical research. Scientists have been able to harness this natural light source to study cellular processes in real time. By inserting bioluminescent genes into cells, they can illuminate the inner workings of our bodies, enabling them to track the growth of cancer cells, monitor the spread of infections, and even visualize the intricate dance of neurons in our brains. But it doesn't stop there. The medical industry has also adopted bioluminescence for drug testing. By creating bioluminescent bacteria, scientists can quickly and efficiently test the effectiveness of new drugs. If a drug is working, the bacteria's glow dims or goes out completely, providing a clear and immediate sign of success. Moving beyond the medical field, bioluminescence has also proven useful in environmental science, particularly in detecting pollution. Bioluminescent bacteria react to toxins in their environment, their glow dimming or brightening in response to the presence of harmful substances. By introducing these bacteria into water samples, scientists can quickly and accurately assess the level of pollution, helping us to better protect our natural resources. The study and application of bioluminescence is a shining example of how observing and understanding natural phenomena can lead to significant scientific and technological advancements. It's a reminder that nature, in all its complexity and wonder, is not just a spectacle to be admired, but also a treasure trove of knowledge waiting to be unlocked. Bioluminescence, it turns out, is more than just a marvel of nature. It's a tool, a guide, a source of inspiration. And as we continue to delve into its mysteries, we find that bioluminescence is more than a marvel. It's a beacon of scientific advancement. So, what have we learned about this fascinating light show? Today, we've journeyed into the world of bioluminescence, an incredible natural phenomenon that paints the world in a different light. Quite literally. Bioluminescence is the extraordinary ability of certain organisms to emit light. It's a captivating spectacle, seen in a variety of creatures from fireflies fluttering in our backyards to the deep-sea creatures lurking in the ocean abyss. But how does this natural glow work? Well, bioluminescence is a chemical reaction involving a light-emitting molecule and an enzyme that catalyzes the reaction. In other words, it's a bit like nature's version of a glow stick, but far more sophisticated and infinitely more beautiful. What's more, these organisms aren't just lighting up for the fun of it. The purpose of the glow is as varied as the creatures that wield it. For some, it's a way to attract mates or lure prey, while others use it as a means of defense, confusing predators or making themselves look less appetizing. It's a glowing testament to the creativity of nature, a survival strategy that has evolved over millions of years. But it's not just the organisms themselves that benefit from bioluminescence. This natural light show has also illuminated paths for human advancement. From medical research to pollution detection, bioluminescence is proving to be a powerful tool in our scientific arsenal. It's a beacon of potential, shining light on new possibilities and innovations. So the next time you see a firefly or a glowing wave, remember, you're witnessing one of nature's most brilliant survival strategies and a beacon of scientific potential. You're seeing the marvels of evolution and the promise of scientific discovery all in one radiant display. Thanks for joining us on this journey into the world of bioluminescence. Until next time, keep exploring the wonders of science.